Coming up right now, noise cancellation on the streets may soon be coming to a city near you, while you could get a ticket if your car is boom, boom, boom too loud.
Also coming up, why a cruise ship canceled its 3-year world tour just weeks before it was scheduled to set sail.
And a little bit later, just like a fine wine, see why Jennifer Lopez says she's actually getting better with age.
Oh, don't we all?
All right, I agree, yeah.
Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
Hi, I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to Daily Flash. We're so glad to have you here. Big show today. Got some cool guests coming up a little bit, right?
Yes, these folks are going to join us again. The Joy of Costco. This is now a bestseller. We had them on the show first. Susan and David Schwartz are going to be back to talk about their next trip to Costco and what we should be buying there for the holidays.
Which is great. Yeah, this is a perfect time to have them on because so many people are going there. First off, you're going to have so many people coming over, parties and that sort of thing,
Yes.
but it's well beyond that where you can find, we'll get maybe some of the secrets of goes in there, maybe find out what's under the tree. Matt Doolittle, you got your tree up, buddy?
Our tree is up, and our neighbor has a yarn tree.
A yarn.
And I am judging them so hard right now.
Okay, okay, you got to explain this.
They made a yarn. They made their own, like, crocheted their own yarn tree, and it took them 3 months.
Like it's like a beer cozy, but for a tree.
Yeah, but it's just the tree. It's this just yarn tree, and they have it right by their window, and I just walk by it every day and going,
No, I don't like
Doesn't it get wet? Like, is it outside?
No, it's inside, but it's right.
It's
And they put
inside.
lights on it, but it's just this yarn tree that I asked them. I said, "What? What?" They're like, "Oh, it took us 3 months to crochet it together." I'm like, "Good for you."
Matt was like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to do a segment on the show about Etsy, stuff you can find on Etsy, because there's an Etsy page that I went down a rabbit hole, and they will crochet a tire thing for the back of your Jeep. You know how they have, like, that's a big thing on Jeep, but it's crocheted. I'm like, that's gonna last like a day.
A day, especially in Florida.
Right,
Forget it.
right? So
Jeep people will judge you even harder than tree people.
That is true.
well, apparently there was enough of where they're selling them. They have an whole Etsy page.
The
about
fact
it.
that the couple crocheted the tree together is proof there is someone in this world
For everybody, I agree with that.
Hey, I just saw this the other day. McDonald's is going to open up a new chain of restaurants called Cosmix.
Okay.
They've got one that they're building currently in Chicago. Now, McDonald's headquarters are based in
Illinois, right,
Chicago, but this new restaurant will be called Cosmix. It's based on a character that I guess was featured in the ads back in the 80s and 90s with Ronald McDonald and the Professor.
Okay.
He was an alien that came down to Earth and discovered burgers and fries. Well, this new restaurant will feature a lot of...
By the way, DreamWorks is doing a whole movie on that.
The restaurant's going to feature a number of beverages and small desserts with a few basic staples, but it's going to be a whole new restaurant, a whole new menu, a whole new concept.
I can imagine too. It's probably going to be be a sit down more or less, maybe a smaller restaurant because that's where a lot of them are going to. That's going to be interesting.
And the colors will be navy blue and green. They say.
You've already picked on the colors.
Well,
I guess it's happening then. If that's the case.
done.
All right, Cosmic. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. I get it. Mix. Cosmix. I just.
Yeah, it took you a second there. Is it a Cosmic?
It even said it on the thing underneath.
It's a Monday.
Here.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Noise cameras. They're brand new. They can detect loud cars and motorcycles traveling down city streets. New York City is planning on using them. The cameras are activated if a vehicle reaches at least 85 decibels from 50 feet away or more. Now, the cameras will then snap a photo of the offender's license plate. The ticket is sent directly to the registered owner, similar to how like a red light camera will work. Now, fines, get this, will start at $800 for the first offense, go up to $2,600 for the third offense. Here's my issue with that is like, what if I'm driving along and maybe a car, how will it know it's that car?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or what if like somebody's behind that camera and it made a noise and a car just happened to come by? I've received one of these red light tickets and they'll send you a video of you breaking the law, it's great. It's on my website and I can show everybody. But the loudness, I guess they would have to show some kind of meter in order for it to hold up in a court of law. And I still don't know if I buy the science on this. I can see this can be ejected very easy.
Yeah, but I'm guessing the technology within the noise camera can determine which automobile is coming from.
Yeah, which direction.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that one. I think it's a little bit of a stretch. But I will say this, I don't know why people need their motorcycles in their cars out loud.
All right, now I'll tell you motorcycles, because you know I ride.
I know.
Because you could be the best motorcyclist in the world, and it's everybody else you have to look out for, because most motorcycle accidents happen with people running into them.
Okay.
Okay, now, and so the argument, I agree, you know, and I've gone under an underpass and I revved it up because it sounds cool.
Of course you did.
But if you can, they can't see you, and so the theory is they should at least be able to hear you on it. But even still, I know, and I agree with you, I don't try to rev mine up. My wife makes me go down at the end of, I have to take it down the driveway and start it in the street, because it'll get up into the carport and it's really loud.
Yeah, of course.
And so, but I understand.
I say that because the other day I was at the barn riding the horse, and I was walking out to the ring, and this guy on a motorcycle, and it was so loud, comes out, and I thought, if this thing backfires, I'm finished, because this horse is going to take off and I'm done.
Okay, all right. Well,
so I was just like, why does it have to be that loud? But I get it. Okay, I understand that.
You know, I got to be on the motorcyclist side. I mean,
Yes, of course you
we
do.
need to be looking for motorcycles.
The guy with the '96 Honda with his muffler cut off, that's a different story.
Right.
Okay, that's true.
And the Vespa, I'm still trying to figure out how to hollow the pipes
Oh, I
out of
do
that
love
thing.
a good Vespa. The Life at Sea 3-year cruise scheduled to set sail has officially been canceled. Passengers who signed up for the 36-month voyage found out just days before the ship was set to leave port. The cruise was scheduled to depart from Istanbul, Turkey, visit 7 continents, 135 countries, and 375 ports. The cruise was first postponed in early November. The voyage was canceled altogether less than 2 weeks before its third and final departure date. The company said it will issue refunds. Now, the prices range from $29,000 a year for a basic cabin to more than $100,000 for a luxury suite with a balcony. The cruise line started booking cabins in early March, but later decided that the ship was too small for the cruise. Life at Sea told passengers the reason for the last-minute cancellation: they could not secure a boat big enough for the cruise.
I think that's the same thing at the big line out of Jaws.
Yeah,
we're gonna need a
bigger boat.
Here's some people sold their houses to get on this.
Yeah, I just saw a story about a woman in Ohio who sold everything, and she's like, "Now what am I going to do?"
What are you supposed to do on that? And if you think it's a 3-year cruise, about $100,000, that's $30,000 a year. That's actually cheap to live off of, and that's what drew a lot of people in. It seems like they say, if they could say, all right, we'll find a bigger boat and we'll let you in on that one. But yeah, these people's lives are uprooted.
They said they tried to purchase a Carnival cruise ship. There was one that they were getting rid of or decommissioning, but that deal fell through. So
it was
now
on
they have a new
Facebook
ship.
Marketplace. They didn't show up, is what it was.
That's what it was. They couldn't meet at the police station to do the exchange.
All right, over the years, many Christmas movies have returned to theaters, right? It gives actually a younger audience a chance to see a classic holiday movie, while others get to relive some of their favorite movie moments. But now, the 1988 action flick Die Hard is coming back to the big screen. Bruce Willis' action movie is going to return to AMC theaters this holiday season. We are so excited about it. And we're looking forward to its re-release. We thought it'd be great to talk about why many people consider it basically a blueprint for the modern day action flick.
Definitely.
If you think about it, there's a reason why there's so many movies are now described, well, it's kind of like a Die Hard on a train or Die Hard on a plane. Or all this about 35 years later. And there's a lot of, history, and he's made many sequels out of it as well, and it made Bruce Willis, really, those movies. And the argument every year comes up, is it a Christmas movie or not?
100%.
First movie we watched this Christmas, Thanksgiving night.
It has to be, right?
Yes.
So just by, if we can get the guide camera up here, Sam, who all thinks it is a Christmas movie? Raise your hand.
100%.
If it is a Christmas movie, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Jake is, okay.
He's half and half.
What about in the
Ellen,
control
no.
room?
Will,
I don't know
no.
how that goes there.
Okay.
Here's the thing. It is a Christmas movie, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
All right, I detailed all of this. Okay, there we go. Everybody thinks it is. Jay's is up in the air about it. I'm going to bring y'all over to the side of why it is. First off, here's a little bit of ideas of why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
First one, it takes place on Christmas Eve.
Bingo.
Well, bingo.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, that's plain and simple. Takes place at a Christmas party as
Sure.
well.
Okay, check.
Without that party, no one would have been in the building the night the terrorists took over the tower, which means they planned that because they knew people would be at a Christmas party would be easier targets. If you listen, the music that's played throughout the entire movie is all Christmas carols.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And John McClane's wife, very standard issue name for a Christmas movie, his wife's name was Holly.
Well, bingo. Done.
So there's no doubt in my mind that is not a Christmas. Now, if you're fighting this,
There's a Grinch in it, Hans Gruber.
That is true. He is the Grinch on that. I never thought about
Is there
that
a
as well.
Rudolph? Is there a Rudolph in the movie?
They would have. Oh, gee, who would that? Oh, it'd be,
That'd be the cop.
Reginald, the guy, the Family Matters guy.
The cop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reginald name.
Yeah.
All I can remember is his first name. So. Anyway, so there. Now you have it. Now you know. We still got
Indisputable.
Indisputable. Still got some good stuff coming up here on Daily Flash.
Yes, our friends from the Joy of Costco, the authors, are joining us next to talk about what hot items to buy at Costco for the holidays.
You're gonna need to know this info. We got more great stuff heading your way right here on Daily Flash.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. You could call them Costco super fans. Their new book, The Joy of Costco, a treasure hunt from A to Z, is now a bestseller.
Indeed it is. Please welcome back to the show. We love this couple. It's David and Susan Schwartz. Daily Flash. Hi, David, Susan.
Yeah.
How are you?
Lovely to be with you again.
We're so glad to have you here. You guys, first off, I love the fact that you two do something together and you love it, and this is the result of it. I love that. But we also understand you guys, you just wrapped up a cross-country tour from Yonkers to Yorba Linda. Tell us about that.
Sure did. We went from Denver to Yorba Linda on this half of the trip. Susan did all the driving because I'm completely incompetent when it comes to driving. but I do the navigation. I'm only moderately competent on that. But we got ourselves to Yorba Linda, then down to San Diego, and then back up to Burbank.
Yeah, it was a great trip. We did the first half, I think, before we talked to you last time, and then we went back for the second bite at the apple, driving a Costco rental car, by the way, stopping to fill up at Costco fuel stations, which is usually, well, never mind. It's a great deal.
Well, it is. Yeah, there are always low prices on that. But I was going to ask you if you had to get a trailer, because you're buying things and that sort of thing. But I didn't realize you can rent cars from this.
Yeah, you can, of course.
I'm
Online,
learning more and
Mitch.
more.
Come on.
I need to get up with it.
And
right?
some of the Costco's even have car washes, which I found out thanks to this book.
Yeah,
right
we
here,
in
which is
fact,
amazing.
we had the car wash. Where was it? In San Diego,
I
I
think it was in, I'm not sure where. It's sort of a Costco happy blur. But we do need to mention we do not work for Costco. We are not paid by Costco. We're completely independent. Unfortunately, I don't think Costco offers psychological services. But
Well, they did. It's in bulk, and we need it. That's for sure.
Well, your
we've got
book,
great pharmacy and hearing aids and glasses.
And your
but,
glasses, yeah. Tell us about those glasses.
Oh, thanks. So I've taken up a new hobby, which is not just collecting Costco, everything else. It's Costco glasses. These are from a warehouse. I think these are from Portland, Oregon. I've got glasses I got in Seoul, Korea. So I purposely wore different ones than I wore last time we were on.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
And again, yeah, it's a city. Costco is basically a city.
It is.
Right?
It is. Well, your book is now a bestseller. What's the response been like?
Oh, we've been very gratified that people have enjoyed it so much. First of all, we initially thought that it would be focused mainly on members like us who are real fans, but it turns out that the employees of Costco are equally enthusiastic about the book, and we've just been delighted at their reaction when we travel through the country.
You see that golf cart there? We were thinking about bringing that home, but we travel with carry-on luggage. Same thing with that Toblerone bar. That's really
Is that an actual bar, or has it got a bunch of Toblerone bars?
I think it has.
It's an actual
bar?
chocolate
Oh,
inside,
okay.
yeah.
Holy
Yeah, that was in
cow.
Sweden,
Wow.
the opening in Stockholm. That
And
was a struggle not to send home.
I would imagine so. And if folks watching at home, by the way, you can get this book at Costco, which is great. But let's talk about some of the best finds, including your book, that you'd find at Costco, maybe for the holidays. What do you think is the best finds out there at those Costco's?
Well, one thing we brought home was I guess it's like a 2-foot-high Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It's by Bill Shore, I think, is the artist. And every year Costco has a special Grinch Christmas display. We're Jewish, but we still brought this thing home. It's sitting on top of
Is that cool, right?
It's hard to resist that stuff. What about the Zodiac gold box? What's this all about?
Oh, we were so tempted to bring that home, but I didn't think that we could get it home without it breaking because the bottles are fairly delicate.
So that's Napoleon Brandy XO, and it's the different glass-shaped bottles for each of the Chinese zodiac signs. They also had a dragon-shaped bottle that was magnificent. These are the kind of wow items you can see at the holiday time.
All right, and then of course you got to have the goodies this time of year.
Yeah.
Gingerbread cupcakes. Were they letting you sample some of those, or?
Well, they often sample things, but usually in that case, the gingerbread cupcakes, we bought them, we tasted one, and then we gave, you love this, we gave the remaining ones to the hotel staff and also to UPS, because everywhere we go, we ship home a box of stuff via UPS. Once again, we don't work for UPS, but we like to.
What about the Bixby chocolates?
Bixby, oh, those were fantastic. We found them in Maine. 40% of any region is locally sourced product, and sometimes it's very local. And Bixby's chocolates are locally from Maine, and we loved them. We sampled them, and we bought 2 or 3 bags home with us.
So the story there is we before the book was published, we'd been to at least one warehouse in each of the 46 U.S. states, Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C., and each of the 13 other countries, at least one warehouse. We got home from all of this promotional travel in early December, and one of our friends said, they're opening in Maine on Friday. David said, I'm tired. And I said, what time do you want to leave? So we went to the opening.
I love that. Folks that go to, when you go to Costco, is there maybe you can give some tips here that folks at home can appreciate. Is there a route that you should take as you go through Costco?
That's a good question.
Or is there something that you should always check out at every visit? Meaning like you're going to go in to go buy some batteries, but while you're there, you should, strategy, yes.
I always go up and down all the aisles because you never know what you're going to find. I mean, it takes a little bit longer, but if you've gone on a fairly regular basis, you can do that pretty quickly, and you'll be able to spot what's new.
Yeah, definitely.
What about a specific day of the week? Is there one day that's better than others to shop at Costco?
No, any day.
Oh, really? So they don't have like Wednesday specials or anything like that, or like the new stuff comes out on a certain day?
No.
Well, actually, in our local warehouse, they get fresh fish in on Tuesday and Friday. I happen to know that from our local warehouse here in Manhattan. So I keep that in the back of my mind, but I don't know for other warehouses. It's sometimes fun to get to know that people think of Costco as a big warehouse store. You can get to know your local fishmonger at Costco too.
Oh, that's interesting. Let me ask you, final question here is, if there's one thing that Costco's that you've seen everywhere that they don't have that you wish they did, what would that be?
Oh, nothing.
Ooh, it's really, I don't, they're pretty comprehensive. I don't know. There's nothing that that I buy on a regular basis that I can't find at Costco.
But before we close, just congratulations to Ron Vakras, the incoming CEO. He's starting January 1st. He's a newcomer. He's been with the company 40 years.
Wow, congratulations to them.
They promote from within.
All right.
Yes, only 2 CEOs in the last 40 years. Ron starting January 1st.
The book is called The Joy of Costco, A Treasure Hunt from A to Z. It's available now on Amazon.
In today's Furry Friends, with a busy holiday season underway, many families plan to welcome new pets into their homes. Dr. Adam Chrisman joins us now with advice on how to have a successful first year with a new puppy, and he's brought along his own new puppy, Capone there. Oh, look at the ears.
He's adorable, isn't he?
He's absolutely adorable. So what advice do you have for anyone considering a new pet this time of year?
Well, listen, I mean, it sounds nice that they're presents and gifts for the holiday season, but listen, it's a lifelong commitment. And I always like to say, you really don't want to have any hidden surprises when owning a pet, because you want to make sure everybody in the family is aligned and understands that this is a big deal. And also you want to make sure and look at your monthly expenses, for instance, because it can be expensive. You want to look at veterinary expenses, bedding, costs of like food and toys and all those things. So it's so important that everyone is aligned and understandable. And listen, it may not be a puppy. If you happen to go to the shelter, you happen to see an adult dog or a senior dog even, that's even just as cool to get one. So, but it is a lifelong commitment.
And how important is good nutrition for raising a healthy and happy puppy?
Yeah, so nutrition is literally the bedrock of a solid foundation for a dog's health. And believe it or not, about 80% of that dog's growth will be met by the time they are 1 year of age. So it's important. We want to look at 5 key factors. We want to look at brain development, digestive health. We want to make sure that we have good immune system, lean muscle growth, and also bone and teeth formation. So a diet that is balanced and complete with the science and clinically proven. I do love the science diet. Puppy food that Capone is on with Active Biome Plus, because it's got all that prebiotic stuff in there for his immune system, as well as making him a nice, healthy adult as he gets older. So crucial. Chat with your veterinarian about nutrition is literally the bedrock of healthy puppies that turn into awesome adult dogs.
Great. And where can we go for more information?
Yeah, so our friends at Hills have a great website, hillspet.com/puppy. There's a downloadable coupon that's there, as well as lots of information for prospective puppy parents and current puppy parents as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Ann Capone, and we'll have all that information on our website, dailyflashshow.com. Andrea?
Boss Lady, we check in with Shayna Allenwood from The Flip Piece. She's turned her love of design and furniture into a growing influencer empire. Here's her latest take on turning an everyday item into the perfect storage piece.
I turned 3 of these IKEA shoe cabinets into the ultimate custom storage, and let me show you how. So first I went to IKEA and I got 3 IKEA Bissa units. These are in white and they are the 2-drawer units. Then I brought them home to my workshop and I began to build them. Next, I brought them inside to my hallway, and this is where I wanted to build the shoe storage. However, do you see how these cabinets don't sit flush to the wall? So I got out my jigsaw and I cut the back of them. That way, when I put them up against the wall, it would sit nice and easy over the baseboards. Next, I got some adhesive and I attached them together. And then I used some clamps to make sure they would dry nice and secure. Then I also screwed them into the wall so these would not budge or go anywhere. Next, I measured the front where the 2 parts meet together, and I got some 6mm thick MDF, cut it to size, and I attached them to the fronts to cover up the gaps. Next, I wanted to cover up the part that I cut that went over the baseboards, so I scribed some MDF, I cut it with my jigsaw so it would fit perfectly into place, and then I attached it around the base so it looked built in using some adhesive. I used some more MDF and covered up the bottom pieces where the cabinets meet. That way all 3 of them look connected and built into the wall. Then I got out some caulk and I caulked around all the gaps and seams to smooth it out, and I got it ready to prime and paint. I gave everything a good scuff sand, and then I used Slick Stick by Dixie Belle as my primer. This is a great adhesion primer for pieces like these IKEA units that aren't real wood and made of laminate or melamine or plastic. Then I went to the lumber merchant and bought 2 scaffolding boards. I measured them, I cut them down to size, and I was going to use these 2 pieces as a rustic piece of wood to make the top of these units, and it all looked built in and flush and sat really nicely against the wall. I attached these with some adhesive and I used some nails underneath to make sure it was nice and secure. I then attached my final pieces of trim, and once it was all stuck on, I got out 2 Dixie Belle silk colors. I used Sandcastle and Hampton Olive. I mixed them together in equal ratio to create this beautiful light sage color, and I painted my heart away. Then to seal the wood, I used some clear wax and I buffed that in, and I went back on top of it with some brown wax to make sure the wood looked rustic and aged, and it adds so much definition to it. I loved it. Then I bought these amazing antique looking handles, and I used some bronze gilding wax just to lighten it up a bit. And then I added some home decor bits for some final touches. I cleaned up my mirror, and lo and behold, I still can't believe these are IKEA shoe cupboards, because this is the final look. I love this easy DIY project. I think this will be really easy for you guys to try yourselves and replicate. Now I have so much shoe storage for all my sneakers, slippers, and boots. What do you guys think? I absolutely love how this turned out.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hello, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
And everybody, since the dawn of time, I think, have asked the question of what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
And scientists from the University of Bristol, just so you'll know, you'll sleep so much better. We already have answered the question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? So now you know you can sleep well that way. So now they've actually determined that what came first, the chicken or the egg. You guys want me to take a guess?
I'm going to say egg.
Egg? You say egg? What do you say, Maddie?
Saying alien chicken.
Alien chicken?
Alien chicken.
Chicken, winner, chicken dinner. It is actually, thanks to the studying of scientists from the University of Bristol, it is actually the chicken that came first. And the way they said that, because the protein, which actually makes up the eggshells, is only produced by hens. So they said that. And so if anybody ever says that and asks that question, now you have an actual answer and a reason why, not just, well, I think so.
Okay.
Glad they spent so much money on that research.
They did. They did.
Did you hear about the butt study they did too?
Oh, do tell.
I don't know, but I want to.
They spent money on a study about butts, what men and women like about the back end of each other. Yes, and that all shapes and different sizes. The majority of men actually liked a larger, fuller backside, and the majority of women liked something that was a little bit more firm, you know, and rounded.
Something that I think we pretty much knew, right?
Yes.
I do understand that, I'm not sure whose it is, but someone's anaconda does not want none.
But they cannot lie?
And well, apparently they're not going to lie about it unless it's got buns.
But there are different, but if you think about it, different,
that is true.
Different butts, like the Nacetals, you know?
no Nacetals. And then there's ones that like you can put your beverage up on.
Then there's a Kardashian, which
and then
is
a whole different brand.
Yes.
Now, speaking of great butts.
Yes.
Jennifer Lopez. I think she's the one that really kind of kicked it off, right?
And I can appreciate another woman's physique.
And we just want to watch you appreciate it. That's the only bad part about it.
That's a whole other show.
I love J-Lo, especially the fact that she embraces her age, and she says that beauty actually comes with age. She's 54 years old. She's, of course, you know, a dancer, singer. She recently addressed her mid-50s during an interview for a magazine. She says that women get sexier as they get older because they have more character. Yes. She added that wisdom and experience come with age, and she believes that what makes women more beautiful. J-Lo's interview is part of a publicity campaign for the release of her album. First one, actually, in nearly a decade. She's got a new single coming up, Can't Get Enough of That Ass. Scheduled to drop, which mine already dropped, my butt, January 10th. And God bless her. I really like her. I think that she's classy, and you know, you don't really hear, outside of the first round of Bennifer, you don't really hear any controversy. I haven't, at least.
Do you remember that she was a dancer on In Living Color?
Yeah.
Fly girl.
She was a fly girl, that's right.
Yeah.
And she really, you know, she worked her way to where she's at, and she played Selena, and that's really what got her up on everybody's radar, including, I know, not Matt, the other one, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck,
so,
yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, J-Lo, we love you.
Yes, we do. New nose cameras can detect loud cars and motorcycles traveling down city streets, and New York City plans to use them. The cameras are activated if a vehicle reaches at least 85 decibels from 50 feet away or more. The cameras then snap a photo of the offender's license plate. A ticket is sent directly to the registered owner, similar to how red light cameras work.
Red light.
Fines start at $800 for the first offense. They go up to $2,600 for a third offense.
Yeah, there's no need, you know, when you're that bass, I don't understand the bass much, like people don't understand the motorcycle thing, but when you can feel it in the car next to you, it's crazy.
Yes.
The wildest thing that I think this is, you know, first world problems, is you can hear telephone conversations now.
Oh, yeah.
One-sided at least. And loud and like clear. And the windows are up and everything. They come outside the door.
It happened the other day. We went shopping and we came out and I could hear this voice coming from somewhere. And I'm like, is somebody talking to me? And I realized it was the person in the car parked next to us having a full-blown business conversation.
Here's the thing. I work part-time. I don't know if a lot of people know this as a PSO. And I like to multitask in the car. And so I get all these looks when I'm on the phone with those. And you can go ahead and Google PSO if you want to.
Parole officer.
Sure, yeah, parole officer. It has something to do with the phone. We have got more. We're not phoning it in. We're having some fun for sure. You got Matt, AJ, and me, Mitch, right here on Daily Flash. We'll be back with more.
'Twas the month of Christmas, and all through the Flash, the hosts were rehearsing as Matt took out the trash.
How is this my job?
The cameras were in place, the scripts handled with care. How come the good-looking voice guy never gets on air? Mitch in his necktie, Andrea in her dress.
Are we gonna shoot the show? I don't know, I guess.
The viewers were watching from all over the map.
You think your job's bad? I have to read this crap.
So wherever you watch us, TV, phone, or our site.
Happy holidays to all!
You had one line.
And to all, a good night.
Season's greetings from all of us at Daily Flash.
Hey, if you're looking for the perfect stocking stuffer, we've got some great holiday gift ideas. Here's more.
Looking for last-minute holiday ideas? Crayola has you covered with stocking stuffers and creating colorful holiday crafts. Crayola Scribble Scrubby pets are perfect for endless entertainment. Kids can color and customize their favorite pets and then wash and color again. Scribble Scrubby pets, one-count packs, welcome kids to the fun and colorful world of Scribble Scrubbies and are great stocking stuffers. For decorating holiday cards and gift tags, kids can use Crayola Super Tip washable markers and Colors of Kindness crayons. For more must-have gifts this holiday season, visit Crayola.com.
How about some last-minute holiday must-haves? Here's lifestyle expert Joanne Butler. Hi, Joanne.
Oh, thanks for having me. Well, this is something I'm loving for our four-legged babies. It's the Waterpik Pet One Pro. This is going to give you pro-grade grooming right at home. It uses their special water comb spray that's more targeted and really gets into that thick hair and gets all the shampoo lather and the dirt out. It's good for hard-to-reach or sensitive areas too, and you just attach it right to your shower head, and it has a diverter so you can switch between your shower head and the Pet One. It also comes with an 8-foot hose and an adapter so you can use it outside too. Get it right at Amazon for $49.99. They have this deluxe edition too. This one has a different spray setting so you can dial the water pressure just how you like it. And it comes with a lick mat as well. This is going to save you money from having to go to the groomer, you know, literally pays for itself after 2 times. You get this one online right at walmart.com, $10 off through December 15th. Now for some mommy grooming for my mane. Right from Walgreens here, this is Pantene's Moisture Renewal Shampoo and Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioning Treatment. This is going to give you holiday hair, but these also make great stocking stuffers. I use this duo every day. It's just the best for repairing from all the heat styling and the coloring and the harsh winter air that really can take a beating on your hair. And just leaves it feeling super soft and luxurious without weighing it down. This goes head to head with its $60 competitors, but again, you can find these right at Walgreens under $10 each. And, you know, with all the holiday shopping, I really appreciate those savings because you got to save where you can. More gifts then. Now let's talk wrapping. Who doesn't love to do that? It's always my favorite part of the holiday, but finding somewhere to hide, you know, and doing it without everyone watching is always hard. So Scotch Brand did something really fun recently to help inspire us. They set up this ultimate gifting suite. I mean, look at this, and gave a few lucky gifters what they call a holiday to wrap, pack, and ship their gifts. I absolutely love this idea. I actually have a gifting station at home, and this just inspires you and lets you know with the right supplies at the ready, you can get it all done. And of course, I love Scotch Brand. They have the best quality stuff. My favorite basic essentials right here, starting with their Scotch gift wrap tape. This is Primo tape, stays sealed. And you know, a pet peeve of mine is when you can see the tape lines on the packaging. This stuff, you can't. This is invisible. So you get beautifully wrapped packages every time. And there's literally a different type of tape for everything you need. Extra hold, double-sided, you know, perfect for holiday cards, crafts, you know, gift labels. Next, there's Scotch Cushion Lock. This is an alternative to plastic bubble. It's sustainable and it's made with 100% recycled paper. I love this stuff for wrapping fragile things. You don't need tape or scissors. You just pull and wrap. Then for packing boxes, there's Scotch Box Lock packaging tape. This instantly sticks even on those, you know, harder to seal recycled boxes that could be tricky. So love this stuff. They have a ton of great holiday wrapping ideas and inspirations on their website. So check it out at scotchbrand.com/holiday, and happy holidays.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Are you looking for some great virtual ideas to enhance your holiday celebration? Well, Megan Murphy has more.
From holiday dinners to ugly sweater parties, 'tis the season to entertain.
Adobe Express has thousands of beautiful templates to help create your holiday party invites, festive dinner menus, or holiday cards. The all-in-one creativity app makes it fast, easy, and fun for anybody to create and share content. With just a simple text description, the AI-powered features can bring unique holiday designs to life. Give the gift of a beautiful smile with Spark Clear aligners. They're more clear, more comfortable, and stain less than the leading aligner brand. 100% of our patients recommend Spark aligners to a friend because of just how seamlessly they blend into your life. Party planning? Elevate your get-together from functional to fabulous with appetizer menu items like CPAC's Parmesan-encrusted butterfly shrimp or shrimp spring rolls. CPAC products are delicious and easy to make, perfect for parties short on budget or prep time.
To learn more, check out the brands online.
If you want a one-stop shop this holiday season, BJ's Wholesale Club might just be the place. Here's Mama 5 Audrey McClellan with more.
Hi, thanks for having me. The holiday season is upon us, and BJ's Wholesale Club is your one-stop for all of your holiday needs and essentials. From all the food, the gifts, everything you're gonna need, they have there in one spot. I have this beautiful spread in front of me. Maybe you're heading to a holiday party, maybe you're gonna be hosting, you're gonna need some food and some beverages, and I love that they have everything for you. One of my favorites is always to have on hand Wellesley Farms frozen appetizers. They are so delicious. There's so many different options, and they're so easy just to pop in and then just put out right on your table. We have some delicious quiches, scallops with bacon, some little Greek pastries, such great items. And not only that too, you can save up to 25% off grocery store prices when you're shopping at BJ's, and that extra value is so important to so many of us during the holiday season. And I know gifts are very top of mind. I know with 5 kids, I'm thinking about gift giving as well. I'm gonna kick it off with the kids, some really great items, because BJ's does have so many different toy options. You know, maybe your child is into Barbie or Legos or maybe Hot Wheels. They have all those different toy varieties, which is so much fun. Not only that, Berkley Jensen is one of their exclusive brands, and they have a toy line, and they have the most adorable ice cream cart, which you can actually make your own ice cream. Such a great gift for any kids that are on your list this season, but for anybody on your list. You know, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your neighbors, teachers, coaches. There's something for everyone. Some recommendations. I personally love the Ember temperature controlled mug. This is such a great gift. Again, this would be great for anybody, but if you want to have a little fun too, they also have Black & Decker. It's a cocktail maker, so you can really have some fun with that. BJ's also has gift baskets that come put together and already wrapped. So you just literally buy them and you can gift them. They make it so easy. And for all of your gift wrapping needs, they have that. They also have Berkley Jensen holiday cards. They have apparel. They have seasonal decor. Again, anything you're going to need, they have right there. So if you haven't already become a member, make sure you become one. Head to bjs.com or head to any BJ's Wholesale Club near you.
Hey, there is a new medicine that is aiming to treat a rare form of blood cancer. Here's Dr. Arturo Molina. He's got details on the latest clinical trial.
Polycythemia vera is a cancer of the bone marrow. The bone marrow is the part of the body that forms red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. In polycythemia vera, there's excess production of all of these blood products. New treatments are needed for these patients. Phlebotomy involves removing blood from the patient because there are too many red blood cells. Hematocrit is a measure of the number of red blood cells in the body. The symptoms most commonly experienced by patients with PV are fatigue, itching, inactivity, and problems with concentration. The Verify Phase 3 trial is currently ongoing in North America, Europe, Australia, and Asia. It's an international study that is comparing the effect of rusfertide compared to placebo in patients with polycythemia vera who are being managed with current standard of care and still require frequent phlebotomies. We're very excited about this study as it is intended to confirm the very encouraging results from the Revive Phase 2 study that we presented earlier this year. To get additional information on the Verify Phase 3 study for patients with polycythemia vera, please call the following toll-free number, 1-888-899-1543, or go to the website polycythemia-vera-clinicaltrial.com.
Here's some great last-minute gift ideas from Crayola. Take a look.
Looking for last-minute holiday ideas? Crayola has you covered with stocking stuffers and creating colorful holiday crafts. Crayola Scribble Scrubby pets are perfect for endless entertainment. Kids can color and customize their favorite pets and then wash and color again. Scribble Scrubby pets, one-count packs, welcome kids to the fun and colorful world of Scribble Scrubbies and are great stocking stuffers. For decorating holiday cards and gift tags, kids can use Crayola Super Tip washable markers and Colors of Kindness crayons. For more must-have gifts this holiday season, visit Crayola.com.
Ready or not, it's the final stretch of the holiday shopping season. Here are some great stress-free gift-giving ideas.
A big trend this holiday season is practical giving. The Ugreen Nexode RG30 and 65-watt chargers have 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. Plus, there's built-in protection from short circuit, overload, and overheating. And they're offering 30% off right now. When it comes to holiday spending, shop smart. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card is a 0 annual fee card that allows you to earn $200 cash rewards bonus when you spend $500 in purchases in the first 3 months. Plus, earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on everyday purchases and 0% intro APR for 15 months. And for the avid traveler, I recommend the X-Ice Snow Tire from Michelin. It's a superior winter tire designed for maximum mobility and safety. It's developed, tested, and proven in Michelin's Nordic test centers under extreme winter driving conditions, stopping nearly 10 feet shorter on ice than a leading competitor. For more, go to CarrieRiley.com. Happy holidays.
Behind the scenes, we were talking about, when does the holiday season actually start? And I think for me, it's watching National Lampoon's Holiday Vacation.
Oh, is it really?
I go, all right, now we're in the holiday season.
Yep.
Do you have any of
Christmas
those?
Vacation?
I know
Yeah.
Matt agreed with me on that. Anything else?
It's that, for me, again, Disney nerd, it's when we start going out to the parks and seeing all the spectacles, like Epcot has a big international festival going on right now of the holidays. So we start going out there and seeing all that. That's our big thing.
I think the holiday season starts October 1st. The
Nowadays,
holiday
yeah.
season, right?
Oh, holiday
season,
holidays. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you get into Halloween, then you get Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I feel like it's all just the October,
starting to
November,
mesh.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you start to see Christmas decorations in July, that's
It happens.
it's just getting further back.
We would like to know when yours starts. Why don't you drop us an email? You can go to our website. There's a button right there. You click it, it drops us an email. We'd love to share with it on the show.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Well, car maker Mini has revealed their biggest Mini ever. Our auto expert Nick Miles gets an exclusive look inside.
As we gather around our screens, whether they be cell phones, tablets, computers, or televisions, I want to take you on a journey. Ever wondered when Mini would think big? Well, the 2025 Mini John Cooper Works Countryman might have the answer.
So the number one reason why people buy a Mini is because it's fun to drive. And this John Cooper Works Countryman over-delivers on performance, but also it maximizes space.
That's Pat McKenna, head of product planning at Mini.
Mini is launching 5 all-new models next year. And the pinnacle is this John Cooper Works Countryman.
With a 300 horsepower Spirit, this machine sprints from 0 to 60 miles an hour faster than you can put on your seatbelt.
So John Cooper made Minis famous in the 1960s, and this, his namesake Countryman, has the highest horsepower of any JCW model ever.
It's taller, wider, and longer than any other Mini, but its agile silhouette makes it a breathtaking display. It invites you to dream bigger and journey longer. As we step inside, Mini's rich racing heritage greets you. A cabin that feels both nostalgic and forward-thinking.
This textile dashboard is made from recycled polyester.
The 2025 Mini John Cooper Works Countryman houses the future of driving tech for the Mini family.
High-resolution OLED display. It even has an intelligent personal assistant, Spike, and it also has these experience modes. And my favorite is Go-Kart.
The Mini family is coming in 2024, and this John Cooper Works Countryman isn't just a car. It's Mini's heart and soul expanded. Sometimes to dream big, you start with something Mini. I'm Nick Miles. Keep calm and motor on.
I love Nick Miles. He always gets the good stuff there. But the Italian Job,
Italian
remember
Job,
that?
yeah,
And
of course.
the original, they had the really small ones, and then they redid it. Mark Wahlberg, I believe, was
yeah,
really cool.
absolutely.
Put them on the map.
Yeah, put them on. Yeah, they did. You're right. That does it for our show. We want to thank you for spending time with us.
Yeah, for more information on any of today's stories, be sure to visit our website, dailyflashshow.com.
Say goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Matt.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Good night.
everybody.
Take care.
Thank you.